Hello, everybody. We are so glad to have each of you joining us today. We are going to begin by just taking a moment to introduce ourselves, and we'll give everybody a minute to join us as they come in. We'll just let them in, and they can hop into the middle of the chat. I am Reagan Copeland. I am supervisor of Duval County's Family Engagement Department. And inside of Family Engagement is our fabulous Parent Academy program, which is why you're here today, and we're thrilled to do so. But before we got started talking about Parent Academy, and we'll tell you all about it, including the parent leader role, we definitely want to take a minute to talk about who we are. Becoming a part of Parent Academy is incredible, but we also consider ourselves like a family. And if we're family, then you got to kind of know who we are. So I am a proud mom. First and foremost, I'm a proud mom of two kiddos. I say that one is taller than me and one almost is. My oldest is 18. I just dropped him off at college a couple weeks ago. So there's tearful moments, but I know he's out there having a great time. He's in Oklahoma, as a matter of fact, playing football. And then I have a 12-year-old who is almost taller than me. Both boys, both have been Duval School students. One is currently in middle school, so that's a challenge in and of itself. And the other one graduated successfully from Mandarin High School. And I'm a big fan of everything Duval and happy to have this incredible team with me here tonight. And because in the windows, Christina, you're to the right of me, I'm going to pass it to you.
Okay. My name is Christina Raquelme. I am a specialist with parent engagement. Family engagement. We are so happy to have you here tonight. I am a mom of two little ones, very little ones. I have a 5-year-old and I have an almost toddler, almost 9-month-old baby that he's taken up all of my time, both of them. So I'm learning a lot from both of these ladies and learning a lot from all these classes that I've also been taking, working with Parent Academy.
All right, I'll go. So I'm Ashley Vandenmyracker. I'm the one with a really long, crazy, ridiculous last name. If you ever can't remember anything, just remember that and you'll be good to go. You can always find me that way. I have two students, one boy, one girl. My oldest, my son, just started high school, so I have a freshman, and that is quite a transition that we're going through. We'll survive. My youngest, my daughter, is 12, and she's in middle school. So I feel like I'm constantly treading water in the parenting world, but it's fine. We're going to get through it. It's always fun, but I don't know. I love what we do with family engagement. I love helping other parents because I've been there, I've been through it. I've seen it from the teacher aspect of Duval County and now this side of it on sort of the administrative side and also the parent perspective. So it's really interesting to be able to look at it from three different viewpoints and sort of understand why some things are happening and then provide feedback on other things. So it's really unique and I just appreciate the opportunity. But thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and then we'll let Reagan kick us off with our first slide.
All right, here we go. Welcome everybody to Parent Academy. If you haven't already discovered yet, Parent Academy is a gem for Duval Schools. We are a part of the family engagement team, and this program in particular is a free family resource that really does strive to meet the needs of all families. And the goal is to make sure that our families are up to date with the latest and greatest information. We connect our families to the most pressing topics, as well as parent and advocacy support. We never tell families how to parent. We just provide strategies and ideas and resources, and families can apply them in their homes as needed and see what works. And finally, we certainly address parents as the individuals that they are. Meaning we want to make sure that we support the adult as well as the child. And that may mean that you need support with networking or resume building or even Microsoft Suite. So we cover many courses that cover you as a person and the individual that you are.
And you may have seen this advertisement come through in your email or on the Duval School social media, or even on our social media if you already follow us. But this is just our announcement that our new course catalog is out and available. It's online, it's on our Parent Academy website, which is duvalschools.org/Parent Academy. If you are not on your mobile device, you can scan that QR code. It will take you straight to the catalog where you can see all of our upcoming courses. Register for more. Hopefully, we'd love to see you at more of our courses. And then that's just our contact information right there. Again, all of it's on our website, and we can put it in the chat too, so don't feel like you need to rush to write it down or anything. But this slide actually is perfect. It takes us right into some of our courses that Christina's going to highlight.
So we have, as Ashley just mentioned, the course catalog just came out for fall. Our courses run from August to December and then January to May. So right now we're in our fall session. Don't mind if you hear cooing in the background. That's just my 9-month-old. I'm momming and working. So we have 3 strands that our courses fall under: student achievement, parenting and advocacy, and personal and individual growth. Our student achievement courses are all the courses that are anything having to do with academics. And I think it's important to say that all of our courses are facilitated by district personnel and district leadership, and also experts within the field. So if you're being taught a course in a specific topic, it is by someone who knows what they're talking about. So our student achievement courses are going to be any courses, like I said, that have to do with your child's achievement in school, anything having to do with academics. We have courses such as All About the Bright Future Scholarship, online programs in K-5 classrooms, and Tell Me More About a 504. As I mentioned, these are all going to be taught by district specialists, and people that know about these particular topics within Duval schools. Secondly, our second strand is parenting and advocacy, and these are the courses that are going to help you advocate for your child. Some of the courses that we have are supporting mental wellness and gifted children, knowing the dangers children face online, the lottery process overview, and how to become a Duval Schools volunteer.
And Christina, I'm going to jump in and be rude for just a second. Sorry for interrupting. I want to take a moment to brag about us, because we recently, years ago, we started partnering with local FBI, Northeast Florida. And in doing so, we brought a face-to-face course to Jacksonville families. And we rotate this course around the city for years. The goal of this is to protect our families, our children and families, from human trafficking, from the dangers of them being online and social media. Those cell phones, they are wonderful and they are terrible at the same time. And so we partnered with them to bring information straight from FBI special agents, and they come in droves and they support families. In fact, we are honored and sad to share with you that we actually ended up discovering that we had families locally whose children were being violated in terrible ways, and they discovered it at our course. They put all the information together and realized that their child was a victim. And in doing so, FBI Jacksonville flew us to DC and honored us. We got a recognition as the selected program for the entire state of Florida in supporting children and keeping them safe. So I apologize for interrupting, but it is important for you all to know, as you enter as candidates as part of this Parent Academy program, that we really are out to protect all children. And in doing so, we're saving lives along the way. And that's a really huge deal, and something that each one of us are proud of. Every day when we walk in and we see that trophy sitting there, that plaque sitting there, knowing we made a difference in somebody's lives. Okay, sorry for interrupting, Christina.
It's funny that you should say that, because I was actually going to jump into know the dangers that children face online. So after we had the partnership with the FBI, JSL reached out to us offering their own course regarding similar issues. So they offer those courses too. They've offered it in person as well as online. And so we are as I mentioned, we are connecting you all with the actual specialists and people who know what they're talking about in this field, and we're linking you all to them. Lastly, personal and individual growth. This is the feel good part that is just for you, that is for you to grow as a person, as a parent, as an adult, as an individual. It is you putting the oxygen mask on yourself first in order for you to be able to support your student. These are going to be courses to build you up, personally and professionally. We have a great partnership with EY Technologies, and they offer all of our Microsoft courses, such as building your own personal brand, digital literacy, and starting your own business.
And before I move us to the next slide, I just want
Yeah.
to point out all of our strands are color coded. And that's important, particularly since you are in this How to Become a Parent Leader course. We'll get to it a little bit later on, but all of the courses are color coded. So if you know you want something, if you're looking for a course to help your students with their schoolwork, it's going to be green. It's going to have a little green code in the catalog. And then obviously parenting and advocacy would be blue, and personal and individual would be yellow. But I like to tell people that all the other departments in the district really focus on taking care of the whole child, because that, as a public school system, is our priority, is our students. And family engagement, we want to focus on the whole parent. We want to help you, help your student, help yourself, because when we help ourselves, it just makes our family grow and improve as a whole.
Agreed.
All right, how we communicate. So we are on social media, and we do advertise all of our courses on Facebook, Instagram, and X, which used to be Twitter. We have our handles there on the screen. We do advertise our courses about a week before the course is about to go up. We also have, give me,
All
we
right,
also
I'll jump in there. We've also got email. So if you are a registered Duval Schools parent, you have an email that you completed in the paperwork when you were registering your student. We take that email and send you information and updates. It may look like in your inbox it's coming from Duval Schools. It may look like it's coming from your child's school. It goes through your child's school and to you, direct information from us so that you are aware of what's being offered, when it's being offered, free resources, events along the way. And this was what they might look like. We've snipped for you an example of an email. We've sent for you the peach chart, the far right. This is an image that we send out, making it accessible to each of you through your phone or wherever you check your email. And social media, it doesn't matter if you're an Instagram or a Facebook person. No matter which social media site you follow, every one of them gets the same information. We have different families, excuse me, that prefer different platforms. Whatever works for you works for us, because everybody gets the same scoop. So if you're not receiving emails already, double check. If you've got a linked parent account, you should be receiving the emails. And if not, I've just requested an updated parent email form to upload to make sure that all of our new families are getting this information. So keep an eye on that junk mail. It might be hiding in there.
And then sometimes we send out emails and it'll look like it's coming from Duval County Public Schools, like the one in the middle. That doesn't go through Peachstar. That goes through our parent communication tool, through the Duval Schools app. So if you haven't downloaded the new Duval Schools app, I definitely recommend you do that for this school year. It's got your two-way communication platform rooms on there for schools to communicate with you, your teachers to communicate with you. But when the district sends an email out, you'll get a notification there and to your email too. So just a little side note on that one.
All right, YouTube. Everybody has been to YouTube, and we decided that this was the best library for us to house any recent courses that we've held. So what we do is we hold these live courses just like you're participating in tonight. The benefits of live courses, of course, that you get to interact with the experts. We're not the experts, but when you have the experts of math department or ELA department or science department, you are getting the information straight from the source. Well, sometimes life happens and you can't attend the live course. And if you can't, you still want to be able to get the same information. And we make that available. Ashley, the fabulous, goes in and edits each course to make sure it's ready to view without parent dialogue at the end. We cut that off and any glitches that may arise. And then we put them on our Parent Academy webpage, and they will live there for the following month. So whatever you missed in February will be there available to view in March to make sure you do still get the information and share it with a friend or what have you. And then after that, where does it go? We try to make sure that we send it to our YouTube channel. And this is so that you can go back over time and visit courses that have been held maybe months ago, maybe the year before, and see what it is that you need right then and there is available to you. We have well over 100, let's see, 143 videos stored there for you to view 24 hours a day. I think one of our favorites we've got right there on the screen, about 4,000 views for our 5th grade science course. So if you've got a 5th grader, FYI, we've got a course there ready for you. If you want to view it at 2 a.m. because you can't sleep, great news. We've got all kinds of topics for you to check out. So this is our YouTube channel. I strongly suggest you subscribe, hit the bell, and you can be alerted to whenever we put new videos up for you to view.
And I can say, as the parent of an 8th grader who took biology last year, I watched that video more than once because it has been a long time since I took biology. And I said, okay, you have to pass this in order to graduate high school. We got to go. So I watched that one probably at least once a quarter last year. All right, so parent leaders, the meat of why you are with us tonight. Parent leaders are a very special group. They are valued by our district staff, our district administrators, our district leadership. I'm talking from the superintendent all the way down to the front office staff in our schools. Parent leaders are valued because they are committed to the success of all of our students, not just their own student. Whether it's all the students at their school or they want to go district-wide, but it's going beyond just your own child and really focusing on how you can help improve the academic success and the lives and the well-being of all children. They want to make that positive impact in their community or their neighborhood or their school. We have some parent leaders who do things all over the district at different events when we have them, all over the county. We have some. We have one, actually that top right picture. We have one parent leader, Miss Barbara Jones on the right there. She chose to just adopt a school and she adopted this school. It started last year. She became a parent leader. She said, tell me who is in need. And we connected her with Miss Sim. She's there between us. And she is doing everything from back to school supply drives. That's what this was from this year, actually, to clothing drives, food drives, safety information. She's organizing with JSO and DCF and having them come out and talk to the students about bike safety and swimming safety and strangers, all the things. So she really took this parent leader role and then made it what worked for her, went with where her passion was. We have other parent leaders who go school-wide, like multiple schools sort of in their area. I live in Mandarin, so I do a lot out here at the schools that my kids are at. It's convenient, which is a huge plus, but I also know that those schools need just as much help as other schools.
Yeah.
So it's whatever that looks like for you, wherever your interest is, we are here for it. We want to support you in helping make that positive impact. Our parent leaders are a special group. They do receive direct communication from our district staff, I believe monthly. Am I making that part up? I think it's once a month.
At least monthly.
You will get an email, almost like a newsletter with what's going on in the district. So updates, half-penny information. What are we doing with that fund? The millage referendum, how is that working? Opportunities to serve on committees and councils. All of those are going to be in there for you. Sometimes you'll get an email directly from us. It'll come from Parent Academy at duvalschools.org, or Reagan or myself or Christina. We try to make it come from Parent Academy so you know it's us, and it
Yeah.
has to do with your parent leader role. But sometimes we forget in the day-to-day. But departments and committees will reach out to us asking for parent leaders to come and serve. I want to say over the summer, we had we were asked to get some parent leaders to serve on the pupil progression committee, where you actually get to have a voice in what you think the requirements in order to be promoted to the next grade are. And that's not just the minimum requirements, it's the honors requirements. If they want to take an advanced course, but maybe it's a high school course and they're in 7th grade, what would that look like in order for them to need to be able to take that? So you get to have a voice on that type of situation. I mean, it's a unique place to be in. They're not all like that. Sometimes it's a calendar committee.
Okay, yeah, calendar committee
And
is a
that's
big deal.
huge
I like those
because
days
yes.
and they're just right. So we want our
Yeah.
parents to be a part of the calendar committee, because your parents, you're thinking vacation and time with my kids, and we've got to travel to go see grandparents. So they always reach out to us for parent leaders to help them design next year's calendar.
I
We
always
also
want to
have the
jump
code
in
of
for the calendar
conduct.
committee and ask them to attach some weather days to that week in Thanksgiving.
That would be helpful. Y'all could do
Give
that.
us the whole week.
Code of conduct committee. So all kinds of
Yes.
major impacting opportunities are presented to us for our parent leaders. They've learned to respect the voice of the parent leader. They understand that this is an elite group of parents who are truly advocates on behalf of all children, and they want to hear from you. They want your support. Do you have to do any of them? No, these are strictly voluntary roles. If you have the time and the ability, great. And if you don't, we understand completely. Life is busy.
It does. But it does allow you the opportunity to be in close contact and communication with school board members, the superintendent. The picture on the top left is actually school board member Cindy Pearson and one of our parent leader family members, and they're at a community event. The picture underneath that with Christina and I, that's two of our parent leaders. We were at the superintendent community meet and greet. And so we actually got to meet both of the superintendent candidates. We got 5-10 minutes of just dedicated conversation with them. And that's not something that the majority of the general public has the opportunity to do. So it really is a unique position to be in.
All right, and now we've got our webpage. So this, hopefully you have seen this before. If you made it here, you have probably visited this page and recognize those faces now. Parent leaders, our very top tab on the left. Parent leaders is where you will find the information for the application, the information explaining the role a little bit clearer, the opportunities that are presented for parent leaders. Obviously, at the top of the tabs, we consider it one of our most valuable resources. We are a team of 3, ladies and gentlemen, in a school system of 100,000 plus students, and parents and caregivers times 2 and 3 and 4 sometimes. So we can only reach so far and so wide. And that is why we lean on our parent leaders. They become an extension of us and our family, our team. So we don't consider us necessarily a team of 3. We consider ourselves more of a team of 63, because we do have parent leaders, and we still have active parent leaders whose children have been grown and flown the coop years ago, and they're still involved because they see the good that the program does, and we are forever grateful for them. So parent leaders is a role that we truly can't live without, and it's doing nothing but growing and prospering, and we hope that we'll be able to grow it again, including you all this year.
So if you click on that parent leader tab, you will see basically this screenshot that's on the right. It goes into a little bit more about the role of the parent leader. It goes over the requirements. So that's what I'm going to focus on right now, because hopefully by now you're thinking to yourself, yes, I am in, let's do this. I want to be a parent leader. So there are some requirements to become a parent leader. We ask that you participate in or complete 2 of our student achievement courses, 2 of our parenting and advocacy courses, and then then that you submit a letter of recommendation from a community leader. So that could be a leader at your school. It could be a community organization leader, PTA leader, a faith-based leader, a business leader, someone that you've worked with before and can speak to your passion and your leadership abilities. And
Agreed.
that's it. So it's not a
Yeah, don't
background
overthink
check or
that.
anything crazy like that. We just ask that you take our courses so you know a little bit about what we offer. And then the letter, we just want to see kind of who you are from a different perspective.
That's right, from a different perspective.
Yeah, on this page where the red arrow is, submit an application. This actually takes you to part 1 of the parent leader application because it is a 2-part application process. This is a screenshot on the left of the first part, and it just reviews those requirements again, shows you the deadline for this year. The last day to have everything completed and submitted by is October 15th. So October 16th, we'll come in and we'll take it down. The application's removed. So make sure you get everything submitted by then. And it really is just asking, why do you want to be a parent leader? What made you decide to take this next step? Or why are you interested in taking this next step? Give us your contact information. And that's it for part 1. Now, once you submit part 1, you will get an email from Parent Academy at duvalschools.org that looks like this one. Again, it's just saying thank you. We're giving you the requirements again, reminding you of the deadline, and then giving you the link for the second part of the application. This part of the application is where you will actually tell us the courses that you participated in, and you will upload your letter of recommendation. I will just say if you can upload it as a PDF, it is easier. Sometimes Word documents get a little bit jumbled up and I don't know, the formatting gets kind of wonky
Yeah, it sure
sometimes with
does.
Word documents. So if you're able to upload it as a PDF, that really is the best way. All of the courses between the beginning of our fall, so I think our first course was August 6th. All the courses from August 6th up until October 15th are listed, excuse me, for you to select which 2 student achievement you've taken and which 2 parenting and advocacy you've taken. Now, if it is October 15th and you find yourself in the situation of, oh my gosh, I've got 2 student achievement and 1 parenting and advocacy, it's okay. Watch one of our YouTube videos that's parenting and advocacy. Go to the website, click on a course recording, submit your part 2 application, and send us an email and let us know which one you watched. Don't not finish the application because life happens. We understand. We are 3 very busy moms working, doing all the things, sports and after school and everything. So we get it. So just email us.
And this course actually counts as one
Yes.
of your parenting and advocacy courses. So you can check this box. One of the classes is done for you. So congratulations, you're at least 1 course in.
Yeah. And then once you have submitted your part 2 application, it takes us a little bit to go through and just confirm that you did attend the courses you said you took, or to put your email with your application and get everything matched up. And then I would say within a week to 2 weeks, you should expect an email from Parent Academy. We'll do a big congratulations, welcome to the family email. We do a big parent leader pinning at the school board ceremony
Yes, we
in
do.
November. And so you are called up, your name is read, you come up, you get a certificate from the district, you get a pin, you get some parent leader swag from us, and the superintendent is there, all the school board members are there, and you get your picture taken with them, and it's just a really nice
It's a
way.
feel good.
Yeah, it's a great way for us and our school administration, our district administration, to just welcome you to the family.
All right. And to wrap this up, we went ahead and put QR codes to each one of our social media platforms. If you are not already following one of them and you use one of these platforms, take a moment to scan that and follow us so that you can stay tuned to the latest and greatest information. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a great time. I hope you learned lots. I hope you enjoyed meeting our fabulous team. And we hope to see you at another Parent Academy course in the very near future. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful night.